Hey, I'm Greg Neely.
And hey, I'm Christy Neely.
And this is our Refuse to Lose story.
Greg and I met when I was 16 years old, and he was my sister's roommate. I was over there to help protect my sister, but I think I needed protecting instead of her.
Early on in 1993, I met an absolutely beautiful, beautiful lady that just had really captured my attention. There was something about her that just was, I don't know, it's kind of like sweet mystery. I don't know what you want to say, but it was just, it was captivating. I know today that it was God's divine plan for us to be together.
16 when we met, 17 when we got married. I got married in April. I graduated high school in June and had our first child in September. So I kind of knocked it all out in the first year. Let's see, we were married for how many years before you were called into the ministry?
Over 9 years.
9 years. The first 9 years were not easy. They were a little rough. But when I knew God was calling Greg, I was ready to go.
We did have a rough start to marriage. A lot of that had to do with the fact that not just my being lost, but actually both of us being lost. I mean, we were trying to do something that God had ordained, but without His guidance, without His plan.
I thought that I was saved as a kid at the age of 10. Of course, you know, I knew right from wrong, and I wanted to do what everybody else was doing at that time in our church. But it wasn't until Greg's first pastorate, after he graduated, that we were at our first church, and I was on my knees in our bedroom. I had prayed, and I just felt God speaking to me, and He said, "You did know right from wrong before, but I want you to know real conviction and real forgiveness and real love." And I knew exactly what He was saying to me, so I got up off my knees and went upstairs and told Greg that he needed to baptize me. So we did that, and I think our marriage got even better after that. You know, it's always nice to have a wife that's saved, you know. It helps. Yeah. We were there for almost 2 years, and we felt that the Lord was calling us here. It was not a challenge. We felt like God was opening every door for us and just made it really easy for us to come here and serve, and just to be able to minister to the people in this area. And so we've been here now almost 8 years. January will be 8 years. And it's been a lot of new challenges, but it's been really great. We're continually growing as a couple and individually, and we continue to watch our children grow.
To watch our kids be a part of ministry, and even though they're not, I mean, they're kids, and not just kids, they're adults now, and to watch God work through them is phenomenal. To do that, I was mentioning about moving. You know, it's amazing. Christy and I were watching HGTV the other day, and we were talking about places that we would like to live, and then both of us kind of looked at each other, and it was like, you know, we don't get a choice in where we live. So God makes that choice for us, and so although my preferences and her preferences would be for certain things, I mean, we have dreams and wishes just like everybody else, but we understand that our lives are yielded over to Christ and what He wants for us, and the changes that we have seen God do in people's lives, not just other people, but our own lives, but the changes that we've seen God make, and the people who have been saved and the families that have been changed. to watch, gosh, to watch kids come by you and high-five you now that didn't have parents in church, and they didn't, their parents were maybe on the verge of divorce, and they come by and give you like a high five as a thanks for sharing God with their family. That's pretty much worth it all. We're the Neelys, and we refuse to lose.